Oh my god! Premier League Team of the Season is here. We've got a 91 objective card and we've also got an 89 Team of the Season nominee card, I think this is. No, it's a Team of the Season moments card. Although it's very similar to the nominee Team of the Year design, we've got two objectives which we can actually combine and do these challenges very quickly and quite easily. Well, I say quickly, it might be a bit challenging, but I'm going to show you teams to complete this with for 100,000 coins. But before we get into the video, guys, if you want to buy cheap Ultimate Team coins, go and check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD at the checkout to get yourself 8% off your order. So first things first, let's have a quick look at the objectives and see what challenges we need to complete. So we've got a Rivals or Squad Battles challenge here. The rest of them are Rivals. If we go to Perez, all of them are on Squad Battles, but you can complete some of them on Rivals, which gives us an opportunity to actually shave off some of the games to complete these challenges, which I'm going to tell you and show you how. But if you're someone that struggles with these objectives, guys, I have a Discord set up with literally 13+ people. Yes, over 1,000 people in this Discord. I've got sections with player objectives, squad building, weekend league. I even give out free trading advice and everything in this Discord. The link will be in the description if you want to join. It's completely free to join. So Team of the Season, Jimenez. Let's have a look at the first challenge, which is Made in Mexico. Assist with a through ball in 2 separate squad battle matches. You don't need to win the game, which is good. You only have to do it on world class difficulty. You can do it in Rivals, but I recommend doing this one in squad battles because obviously there's not many great Mexican players that you can do this in Rivals with, and actually getting an assist with a through ball can be quite challenging. We've learned that with past challenges, such as like getting assists with Odegaard, for example. Well, I think it was Odegaard, but yeah, we're going to save that one for squad battles. I'm going to show you what team and what players to use for that. And then the next one is going to be Leap to La Liga. Score in 3 separate Rivals matches using La Liga forwards. So La Liga forwards means any position that is striker, centre forward, left wing or right wing, or left forward and right forward. Did I say that? But anyway, it's anything that doesn't end in an M. That's the easiest way to remember how this works. The good thing is it's 3 separate rival matches and you don't need to win the game because that makes it 10 times harder. Eagle Eye, and now this is where it starts to get a lot more difficult because you are going for a 91 rated Team of the Season card here. Even if you don't want to keep it in your squad, it's obviously a nice card to have for SBC fodder. It says score a finesse goal in 5 separate rival matches using Liga NOS players. I'm glad you don't need to win the game because this would be a real ball ache. Obviously, the best player is probably going to be a Bruno Fernandes, and his special cards are going to probably be extinct. We're going to have a look on the market in a second. And the last one here, Wolf Pack Attack. This is definitely going to take the longest. Score and assist in 8 separate rival wins using Premier League players with minimum of 4-star weak foot. So obviously you want to build a team where all your attackers have at least 4-star weak foot, and you also want as many Premier League players in there as possible so that you can score and assist. You can get this challenge done with a 1-0 win as long as the Premier League player assists a Premier League player. It doesn't only need to be that one player to get the assist and then score the goal. It could be one goal where a Premier League player does it to the other Premier League player. Hopefully that makes sense. Now the good thing about it this week is you can actually tie challenges together. Last week we had Bundesliga and French challenges mixed in with, like, you know, EFL challenges, which meant that you couldn't cross link the two, whereas this week you can. So let's have a look at the first challenge. Tenerife Talent. Score 3 goals in 2 separate squad battle matches on minimum professional difficulty using Spanish players. That's going to be fairly straightforward. Basically get a hat-trick with one player, or actually just use a bunch of players and score loads of goals. This is only on professional difficulty, although obviously with the difficulty being world class on the other challenges, you should always play your games on world class difficulty. The next one, Premier League Performer. Assist and score in 4 separate squad battle matches using Premier League players. So basically what we want to do is use Spanish Premier League players, and we can get both of these done at the same time. World class win. Win by at least 3 goals in squad battles on world class difficulty or Rivals. Then fine finishing. Score a finesse goal in 7 separate squad battle wins on minimum world class difficulty. Again, you can do it in Rivals. Now this one is by far going to take the most amount of time. You can complete these pretty easily, literally 2 games there, 4 games there, and I think, is it 3 goals in a squad? Yeah, so this one literally you could just do it once. Like, you only need to win 1 game by at least 3 goals. That's it. So fine finishing is by far going to take the most amount of time. So what we can do about this is start to actually complete this challenge before we get to the Perez. Let me explain. So when you've finished all of your weekend league games this week, what you want to do is go for the Team of the Season Jimenez first, because the team you're going to build is going to apply to this challenge here, and you can actually get 2 or 3 of the challenges done. Therefore, when you start to do the squad battle stuff, this one won't take as long, and that is going to be the most efficient way of doing it. First of all, guys, let's have a look at the squad. So here is the team that I recommend using for Team of the Season Jimenez. I've tried to make it as cheap as possible, but at the same time as good as possible with meta players. It's going to set you back about 100,000 coins, and the good thing is the team will not change that much going over to the squad battles side. We can keep most of the players on the pitch. So obviously, it's a Premier League squad, and what we've made sure of is that we have 4-star weak foots in all of the attackers. So obviously, Lacazette has 4-star weak foot. We have Lucas Moura with 4-star weak foot. Felipe Anderson, 4-star weak foot. And we also have Dembele, who has 5-star weak foot. And the reason why Dembele is in here, because you need to get some challenges done with some La Liga players. But the good thing is you don't actually need to do that many. So that's why we only have one La Liga player in here. And what you're going to do is probably play him as either a striker in a 2-striker formation, or playing him as a cam in a 4-2-3-1. Now, the really difficult thing about this is we have to score finesse shots with Liga NOS players, and there really isn't a bunch of players to do this with. The main player that you can actually buy off the market, well, before he goes extinct, is Bruno Fernandes. So if you're watching this video now, before Monday comes around, I recommend buying one off the market, because it's a very good possibility that he goes extinct. There really wasn't that many on the market to begin with, and because he's, you know, one of the main players and so many people are going to be completing this challenge, it's probably a good idea to go and do it now. Let me just search the market and see how many are on the market. So that's actually Bruno Fernandes in general. Let's actually find the ones from Liga NOS. So if we search for Liga NOS, you can see literally there is one page. I've put the buy now up to, let's put up to 100 or so. You can see literally one page. There's still some here for like 30 odd thousand. I don't know if that's like his literal price limit, but it would not surprise me if these get taken off the market right now. I don't know what the price. Oh, that is a very, I'm taking that. Can I afford? No. Also, guys, here are a bunch of Liga NOS players which you can also use for this, but most of these are not players you can actually buy off the market. I think you can buy Pizzi. Obviously, Maida is a storyline player, so if you picked him, then you can use him. You've got Acuna. There's many versions. You had a Footmas version and another special version. We also have Tarapt as well. I actually got rid of my Tarapt in my club, which I'm gutted about, because it would have been great to do with that physical challenge we had last weekend. And now we've got this one, which obviously he would have been great for, 86 shooting. Getterson is a League SBC player, and Corona is a long-time ancient SBC, which if you've kept in the club, then this is going to be amazing for you, because he's got that 5-star weak foot as well and 5-star skills. Now, if we quickly go back to the challenges to recap, we haven't shown you the Mexican challenge yet. The leap to La Liga will be easy to do even with just one player, Dembele, because you have to get this one done, which is score and assist with, 8 times and win the game. So this one is going to be the hardest. The others will definitely come a lot easier. Well, actually, Eagle Eye is extremely hard as well, because you're not getting the full chemistry boost from subbing on Bruno Fernandes. Now, as I said, you can use the majority of these players in the other squad to complete the squad battles challenges. So let's move it to a 4-3-3 and rearrange the team. And here you go, guys. This is the team. The players we've taken off are 4 players. 2 of those are La Liga. The other 2 are from the Premier League, which you can just go ahead and sell. But the reason why is because we need at least a couple of players that are Spanish in your attack to get the the Spanish challenge complete. Also, we have the Mexican from Premier League, because we've got Premier League, Spanish and Mexican challenges to do in squad battles. So if we go ahead and recap again, score 3 goals in 2 separate matches with Spanish players. You've got Traore and you've got Duelefuea, which should be fine. Assist and score in 2 separate squad battles matches with Premier League players. They're all Premier League players, so that's going to be calm. That's going to be easy. And then win by at least 3 goals in squad battles world class. That can be done with any players you want. But fine finishing, this is what I was talking about earlier. Now, score a finesse goal in 7 separate squad battle matches on world class difficulty. It doesn't say a team, it doesn't say a league, it doesn't say a nationality. So when you are completed Jimenez, what you're going to do, you're going to complete this first, right? Now, when you're playing the game, some of you may use finesse shots naturally. You might actually score most of your goals with finesse shots. It depends what type of player you are. If you manage to play a game, even just 1 or 2 or 3 games, and you manage to complete all of these challenges by, finishing a game where you've actually scored a finesse shot, that will actually count for this. So that is why you should complete Team of the Season Jimenez before you complete Team of the Season Perez. Don't do Perez first. So many people do the squad battle stuff first because it's the easiest to do. But if you want to complete both of them, it's definitely more time efficient to do Team of the Season Jimenez first. And if you're lucky like me, you can actually use this to complete your Premier League token, because I haven't done mine yet, so this has fallen perfectly for me. The good thing is my club is mostly Premier League players, so I'm just going to move a few players around. You can see here, pretty solid team. I just wish this was a Liga NOS player so that it would count towards a challenge, but obviously being Premier League, fits into my squad, you know. Now, something I didn't actually mention is Ayoze Perez is actually someone I think that you should complete, especially if you're thinking about picking Pedro as your level 30 player, because there are a lot of similarities in them because they are Spanish, they're from Premier League, they play in the same position. Ayoze Perez has 4-star weak foot, Pedro has 5-star, but their stats are quite similar. We're going to have a look at stats in a second, and we're going to talk about chem styles for both the players that we can unlock today. But if you actually have a look at the stats here, high stamina, some good shooting stats, very fast, high dribbling stats, good passing stats. Now, if we actually have a look at Perez's in-game stats, you can see there's a lot of similarities here. So Pedro has 90 pace, Perez has 88. 88 shooting, both have 88 shooting. 89 dribbling on Perez's card, Pedro has 93, so he is better at that. Pedro has 87 passing, Perez has 81, 75 physical versus 73, but Perez has 65 defending, Pedro has 51, which may be important if you want to play him in a cam position or left mid with comeback on defense. So this Perez card is very good, very decent card. Now, what would I do chem style wise? I would probably go for a Hunter chem style because he gets a full boost there of +10 on his acceleration and his sprint speed. He also lacks the shot power there. You can see he has 82 shot power, but if you put the +10 there, it takes up to 92 with 98 finishing. His positioning's maxed out. He's got great dribbling, good balance. So I think that is probably the best chem style for him. He's got 90 short passing, 89 vision. There's no point putting extra physical stats on him. So I think that is the way to go. Also, something else to note about Perez, he has the finesse shot and the flair trait. If we actually take a look at Pedro though, he has the finesse shot and the outside the foot shot, which is very, very good to have. I go on about it all the time. So Pedro is the better card. I'm not saying that Perez is better. I'm just saying that if you need a right wing that's Spanish from Premier League, then maybe you can actually go for Perez, complete him for free, and then actually have, you know, another pick from here. Maybe go for an Umtiti or even a Gotze. It's really down to you. And now we have 91 Jimenez. Now, I am a little bit disappointed with this card because I myself, I like to have at least 4-star skills in my attackers. If they have 3-star skills, I need 5-star weak foot. 3-star skills and 4-star weak foot just isn't good enough for me. I'm not complaining though, because obviously this is a good card. It's just not what I wanted. The thing is as well, it has really bad flaws. So you can see here, 59 balance is terrible. So the first thing you want to do is probably put an engine on him. That'll take him up to 69. It also gets a pace boost there, passing boost. His shooting is already amazing. He is right-footed. What traits have he got? He's got the power header trait and the flair trait. He's got 94 stamina, 89 strength. I mean, it is going to be a good card, but I actually think most people will just send this in for some SPC fodder to get another team in the season over the next week or two. Now, something to mention is obviously Jimenez being a Wolves player, he will get a strong link with Adama Traore. And if you have a look at all of the ratings here, Adama Traore is actually one of the lowest rated players. He is joint, I think he's third lowest. So he's 89, 88, 88. Is there anyone else that's lower? So he is the third lowest rating player. So if you're someone that can finish in goal 2, then the likelihood is you're going to get a good pick, at least get Adama Traore or something better. So obviously if you get Adama Traore, you can link him with Jimenez for your team in a season squad or some objectives in the future. And if you're an Elite 3 player, then man, you are going to get some amazing picks this week. You have got to play your weekend league games this week, guys. So guys, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have in some way, shape or form, please remember to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe as well, literally like 80% plus if you do not subscribe. I'm trying to get you guys to subscribe, so make sure you subscribe. And also, as I said at the start of the video, I have a Discord which will help you guys out with these player objectives and also with weekend league or anything else, squad building, bronze pack method, league SBCs, just generally trading, sniping filters. We have absolutely everything in this Discord and it's free to join. It's amazing. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye bye.